do an exercise real quick, and I need you to repeat after me. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Pass.
Pass.
Not for me.
Not for me.
Heard of that.
Heard of that.
Not interested in that.
Not interested in that.
I knew a guy.
I knew a guy.
Who knew a guy.
Who knew a guy.
Who lost a lot of money.
Who lost a lot of money.
Pyramid.
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 Scam.
Scam.
Snake oil.
Snake oil.
Bogus.
Bogus.
Use people.
Use people.
Just want to sell you stuff.
Just want to sell you stuff.
Just want to make money on you.
Just want to make money on you.
Don't really care about you.
Don't really care about you.
Only guy that does good
Only guy that does
is
good.
the guy at the top.
The guy at the top.
He's the guy that wants you in.
He's the guy that wants you in.
Slick talkers. Abusers.
Abusers.
Posers.
Posers.
Nobody does good.
Nobody does good.
Why are you calling me?
Why are you calling me?
Click.
Click.
That was someone hanging up on you. What you just went through in that exercise was more of every negative thing you fear than you will hear to your own ears by the time you've replaced your income. You just got done saying more than you will hear on your way to freedom. The average successful person who's replaced their income, maybe making $50, $80, $100, $200,000 a year, has had an awkward moment maybe 5 or 10 times.
Yeah, that's true.
An awkward moment of those words to them 5 to 10 times. And yet those words, you just rattled off like 15 or 20. You'll never hear that much. Holds us back and makes us afraid. Or has that just been me in the past? Fear stops us from moving forward. Because in a nutshell, all we do in this business is hang out with neat people. Nice people. The mean ones don't show up. The ornery ones will not come. All of the negative, stinking, thinking people, they're not here. Everywhere you will go as you build this business in the comfort of our fellowship, of our family here, we'll be with optimists. We'll be with dreamers. We'll be with birds of a feather that want to flock together and do great by their wife and kids. This is the safest place you could ever possibly be. Maybe even safer than a family event. Yes. Or is that just my family? There was a filter. And you passed through that filter that kept out the negative, the mean, the lazy, and the ornery. They didn't make it through the filter. You're now in the safest place you could ever be in your entire life. You're now with forward thinkers, optimists, go-getters, world changers, life enhancers, believing, potential-minded people. What is my potential? What is your potential? What can we do together? Johnny plus Rob plus Kent. What can we do together? More than just Rob, more than just Kent, more than just Johnny. Are you with me?
Yes.
It's stacking the favor for your benefit. It's him plus her plus them plus you, plus a system, plus a company. Never has there been so many pluses in your corner. Plus, 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 plus. Never have you had it so stacked for your success. Watch this. Outside of FGX in this family, hard by yourself, lonely, and a gigantic maybe. What's FGX? The supplier of the products that we need, since there's only 2 ways to make money in the world. It's to move a product or a service.
Yeah.
There's only 2.
Yeah.
We got one. We got the credibility. We talked about that. We got the cheerleaders. What's wrong with stacking the favor for success for your children's children by being in a room full of people that's got Roger and Ryan and Clint and Johnny and so many of you in it?
Nothing.
I want it stacked. Everybody say stack me.
Stack me.
Me plus you plus you plus you plus you. Me plus you plus you plus you plus you. Me plus you plus you plus you. I don't speak Spanish, but my business is growing today because I got an interpreter in the back of the room. I may not be the oldest, but I got the older and wiser in the room. I may not be the youngest, but I got the younger and the upcomers in the room.
That's right.
Yeah.
This business gives you everything you are and everything you're not.
That's right.
That was worth the cost of admission right there.
Yeah.
This business has everything in it because you're in it, plus all of the people. Tomorrow's Sunday, so it's Sunday somewhere. I got to just take 1 second to tell you this. If God wasn't so serious about you being successful, He would have left you trading hours for dollars.
Yeah.
Come on.
Because that's the hardest odds to succeed in the world. Find me those people. They are almost impossible to find. Show me someone that traded hours for dollars who's not very old or did it for very long periods of time. Show me someone who traded hours for dollars for a year or two and got rich.
And they're all in pain.
You have an opportunity to do something for a year or two to set up your children's children. The passion you heard is from a man who got it. Remember I said, I'm bringing you somebody who's all in. To the newest person, overwhelming that kind of determination. To the person who's been in this for a little while, inside they're just bubbling over with, thank you for what you just gave me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you that you got to be with someone with that much focus. Let me ask you something. When's the last time you had someone in your life with that much passion to win for his wife? Men, tell me, when's the last time you met somebody that said that everything that they do is for their queen?
That's right.
When's the last time you met a man when he thought about the quality of his daughter, that it made him well up emotionally? Because he values her contribution to what she's doing in her life so much as a dad. When's the last time you've been around a guy that works till, unbelievable hours, who at the last second, Michael McCleary, gets in his car, drives all the way down here to Corona Norco, to drive all the way to Vegas with almost no notice, and then the very next day comes back with one guy. You talk about plus. When I found out that Mike McCleary was going to be with me in this journey, I hit my knees and said, thank you, Jesus. I want the best people around my family, in my home, knowing my children, hugging on my wife. I want it to be from a true man, a real man. I ain't got no time for fakers and money mongers and get rich quick people. Sleazy, ugly. We're going to build it with integrity. Are you with me?
Amen.
We're going to build it from the heart. We're going to build it right. And we'll figure it all out because it's plus.
That's right.
I don't need to know everything because it's me plus. I hardly know how to turn on a computer, but I go plus.
That is true. Yes.
I go to some of these meals where some of you cook and I go plus.
More plus.
Some of you have been called to this family for different purposes. You may never be the presenter, but you will be benefited by the presentations.
That's right. Yes.
Some of you will come to many a potluck, though we did not have one today, where you will be benefited from the cooking skills of all the beautiful people on your team that can throw it down and be benefited. Some of you will ride with someone who's got a full tank of gas and you don't. Some of you will be given a sample when you don't have your own because someone else had you.
Right.
All we want you to do is to be the kind of person that says, I got you. We take who we are with what we got and we do our very best every single day. And that's all we do. Everybody say, no pressure.
No pressure.
Repeat after me. Whatever I don't know how to do, somebody knows how to do. I may not know how to operate that camera. But somebody got the footage. garbage. Everywhere we go, everything we do, it's a pack. It's a team. It's not about you anymore. Thank God. Are you happy about that? I love the fact that it's not just me. I'm not just by myself. Whether I'm selling a house, I'm by myself. Been in the car business. That car sells or doesn't sell, I'm all by myself. Used to sell medical equipment. I either sold it or I did not because I'm all by myself. You get into networking, you're not by yourself. Hallelujah. I want to share a few things that's going to make you rich. Oh, you seem way more excited than that. I want to teach you how to specialize in large sums of money.
Come on.
Can we just admit it's stupid to specialize in small amounts that are risky?
That's right. Amen.
Way risky. They could blow you out tomorrow. Or you could blow out your knee and you could blow yourself out tomorrow. Vulnerable, vulnerable, vulnerable. What we do is leveraged. It's the team. As the team succeeds, our dreams succeed. As one of the team succeeds, you succeed. We succeed together. Now watch this. Journal. Now what's in that backpack? Product. Inside your backpack is going to be solar strips, power strips, beauty strips, and business cards that get made in your back office for cheap. What goes in the back packet is my calendar and my journal. I can run an international multi-million-dollar business that creates millionaires all over the world on every continent. Right there. Doesn't matter if you're coming from jail or Yale. Speak Zimbabwean, Chinese, Korean, Spanish, or English. Doesn't matter if you're young or you're old. It matters that you're connected. You got the calling and you said yes. The fact that you said yes, you're going all the way. As long as you don't quit.
Right.
Savor the journey. Say, I'm savoring. Be kind to yourself. Be gracious to yourself. You're not going to figure everything out in a day, but there's somebody who's figured some stuff out. And they're on your team.
Right.
Now watch this. What's in my journal? Every cool thing that I ever hear from anybody goes in the journal so I can share it with everybody. Let me say that again. Any cool thing that I hear from anybody goes in the book so I can share it with everybody. This business is monkey see, monkey do. Are you with me?
Yeah.
All we're doing is watching what the other monkeys are doing. There's none of us that's the whole package. There's none of us that, I don't know if Ryan can cook, but he's probably the closest thing to the package. But if I'm going to be in business with some folks, I need some people that can cook. Are you with me? Matters just as much to me as anything. My wife would say yes. Okay, anyway. So I want to share with you a plan. An exact 10-step plan. You do need to take notes. Okay? 90% of this business, success comes from inspiration and determination, and you just heard from an inspired, determined man, yes?
Yes.
10% of this business comes from straight up strategy, straight up note-taking. You must understand what I'm about to share with you is a 10-step pattern or a 10-step challenge or 10 tips that'll make you rich. Before I get into it, I feel you cringe every time I say rich, so we need to talk about money. Some of you have had a bad experience with rich. It means terrible things to you. So we choose to specialize in things that don't make you rich, and I'm telling you that's not the best thing for your children's children. Every once in a while I run into somebody, it cracks me up. About every 3 months someone will pull me aside and think that they are going to liberate me from my thoughts, and they say something like this. You know, Rob, money doesn't make you happy. And what I say to them in return is, neither does poverty. What's your point?
That's right.
I've met more mean people with no money than I have mean people who've got a bunch. Contrary to popular view, some of the sweetest people I ever met in my life were prosperous people that loved their family, worked hard, planned well, and just got her done. Well, you don't understand, Rob. It comes straight from the Bible. But the love of money, that money, not the love of, that money is the root of all evil. No, it's the love of it.
That's right.
I love what it can do for my friends and my family. I don't love it. It means nothing to me. I want to use it for my family's benefit. Is there anything wrong with using it?
No.
No.
If we threw it in a big fat pile on the floor and we just threw it all there, is it going to run out and rob a bank? Is it going to go buy drugs? Is it going to go hire a prostitute?
No.
Is it going to climb in somebody's window and rape them?
No.
That money's not going to do anything wrong. Money exposes you. You know what we want? We want to be surrounded by a bunch of great people. When given money, they do the most beautiful things in the world with it.
That's right.
Let me ask you something. Can I trust you
Yes.
Yes.
to teach you how to make a lot of money?
Yes.
Yes.
I had a mentor that taught me how to become a millionaire at age 30. And I'll never forget him saying, "Can I trust you? If I open up to you, if I give you thoughts to share, will you use them to become a butthole?" He used the other word. My question to you is if you could unlock the doors to what creates prosperity, would you go unlock some doors with us, or would you go cling back to the old way?
Unlock doors.
Unlock doors.
You get to choose of whether you want to go unlock doors and be a prosperous person or be a broke person. You do. And once you know, you're going to find out that it's 10 times easier to create prosperity than it is poverty. Because poverty is strife.
Yeah.
I've had both. I've lived in the avocado green single wide avocado 1959 trailer, right, Mike?
That's right.
I bought it off my grandma. Squeaky floors, leaky roofs, old and shag carpet, brown paneling. I dreamed of drywall. What was your dream? I dreamed of a roof that wasn't metal. That's no joke, is it, Mike?
That's right.
We'd drive those neighborhoods. Cousin lived in a clay roofed house, and I'd drive up to his house in Alta Loma, and all the way there in my junky car, all I could think about is better, safer car, clay tile roof. Drywall. That's where the dream starts. First you want a carport, then you want a one car, then you want a two car. And it goes from there. There's nothing wrong with having dreams.
No.
Nothing wrong with having abundance. Everybody say abundance.
Abundance.
There's nothing wrong with having enough. Everybody say enough.
Enough.
I just want enough
That's right.
to bless my church.
That's right.
Bless the church.
Yeah, repeat after me. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
I want a gob.
I want to go.
I want a lot of cash.
I want a lot of cash.
I want to live on 10% and give away 90. And I want my 10% to still be a lot. I want to give to charity.
Give to charity.
I want to give to my children.
I want to give to my children.
I want to pay for schools.
I want to pay for schools.
I want great educations for everyone I know.
I want great education for everyone I know.
I want a Maypop ministry.
I want to make pop.
Rob, what's a Maypop? Tires that may pop at any moment. I want to be able to buy people safe cars. Here you see them rolling 4 kids in the back seat, and they got steel cords sticking out the bottom of the tire. I've had those cords sticking out my tire going, if I could just get another month out of these tires. Am I the only one?
No.
Couple $100 for a good set of used tires so that somebody's tires don't may pop?
Yep.
Now watch this. If there were 10 little dinky, silly, simple things for you to do on a daily basis, 10 little dinky, silly, simple things, not the hundreds of things you have to know at work where you work, not the gigantic commitment of 8, 10, 12 hours a day. How about 1 to 2 hours a day on 10 little simple things?
Come on.
So write this down. Number 1, you're going to make 5 to 10 texts a day so that you can see if you can talk to 2 people. Watch this. Here's what a text will look like. Hey brother, hey mother, hey father, hey sister, or next door neighbor, hello, coworker. Are you open to opportunity? Yes or no? They text you back, yes, why? What is it? Now I have one of my 2 calls for the day. Now I may say to someone else, Roger, are you still into health and wellness? He texts back, yes, my family's very committed to health and wellness. I text back, great, we need to talk. I want to set up a time for us to get together. There's my 2 calls.
Yep.
I'm going to make 5 to 10 texts a day, starting with A and going to Z, in my phone. Everybody say, in my phone. So I can have 2 phone calls. Purpose of the call is to book an appointment. What's the appointment? Me to sit down with someone and say, I found something great. Found something amazing that made me think of you, Don. Made me think of you. Found something special, made me think of you, Joanne. Special like you, sister. Found a way to make some money so we can live our dream, Ryan. Made me think of you. Everybody say, made me think of you.
Made me think of you.
Found a way to retire younger and sooner. Made me think of you. Pick any beautiful thing about what you have a hold of and send a text and say, it made me think of you. Could we talk? Could I call you? Do you have 2 minutes? Everybody say, I can text.
I can text.
And watch this. And I'm only going to talk to the ones that respond. How sweet and excellent is that? That you only get to talk to the ones who are open-minded enough to say yes. So anyway, number 1 of my 10 inky-dinky little tiny simple thing is that I may make 2 phone calls a day. And to get those calls, I'm probably going to have to text 5 or 10 people. And some days you're going to text 2, and both are going to text back and say, what is it? Are you with me? Number 2. Since I spoke with 2 people, I need to follow up with 2 people. Let's talk about what am I going to say. Can you think of any reason for why we couldn't be partners? Can you think of any reason why we shouldn't do better for our families? What did you like best? The products or the opportunity? Is that simple enough? That's your follow-up. Number 3, I'm going to share my seed. Everybody say my seed.
My seed.
My seed is my samples. I'm going to ask you to buy as many samples as you can and give away as many as you can afford. And in your business of giving away presents, everybody say presents.
Presents.
In your business of giving away presents, you may give away, oh my goodness, brace yourself, get ready. You may give away $1,000 to $5,000 of presents over the course of the next 2 to 3 years to make $1,000 to $5,000 a week for the rest of your life.
Right.
Nice.
That many samples? Do you like the return on your present?
Yes.
Do you like the return on your giving? How about the principle of giving, sowing, sharing, caring, and loving? Do you think that that would be met with good results?
Yes.
Did you ever sell any of it?
Nope.
Nope.
You shared, you cared, you gave. Shared, cared, gave. Next time someone says, I'm not a salesperson, you say, great, we just need you to be your sharing, caring self. We're looking for people to share and to care. And in your business, oh thank God, if you flinched on $1,000 to $5,000 over the course of a year or 2 or 3, what would you do if you had an opportunity to go buy a restaurant? What about a trucking company with 4 trucks? What about a backhoe business that's got 3 tractors? Which is an easier business for you to start? The tractor business? The trucking business? The restaurant business? Or the FGX giving, sharing, caring business? Can you start any of those other businesses for as little as $100 to get your feet wet? While you figure out, decide if you even want to give away a sample? Do you realize that it's not all or nothing? That you can get your feet in the water for a $100 bill? And you're in. And take as long as you want to figure out if it's safe. Is that cool?
Yes.
That everyone you know can start for as little as a $100 bill. Is that cool?
Yes.
And upon a business decision, may give away $1,000 to $5,000 worth of samples to find 4 good partners.
Right.
Would you do that?
Yes.
Or do you count the cost? Do you see the giving of those presents as the building of your dreams, or do you see that as a cost and anguish and oh my gosh, and what would I have to give up? And you know what? The poorest people in America got a broken down car in their backyard. Worth money. Hello? Worth money. I was recently with one of my buddies in the South, and he was saying, you know, we're going to go big when we can save up enough money to buy product. And I'm looking around his house. He blew it when he showed me his rifle collection. I simply said to him, how many guns do you need to kill a deer? Success comes from sacrifice. And you've been called to sacrifice a fraction compared to every other person who's ever built anything worthwhile. Because everyone else had to sacrifice with it all. All of their credit, all of their time, all of their ambition, all of their credit, all of their everything. They did not get to do a little on the side. They didn't get to do a little on the side, comfy cozy. They had to go all in by themselves. Now, what would you rather do? All in by yourselves in a fortune with everything at risk? Or with the family, $100 bill, have a yard sale, jump on Craigslist? What do you got in the attic that isn't going to further the ambition or vision of your family's dreams?
Come on. Come on.
What's in the garage? What's in your cupboards? What's in the pantry? What's in the garage? What's in the trunk of your car? How many crescent wrenches do you need that are all 9/16ths? I had another guy go, we're going to be all in when we can get some money together. And the guy's probably got $18,000 in tools.
Man.
Excuses steal people's dreams. And when you lie to yourself, you're responsible for it all. That's not me. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Why ain't it you? Well, because it's never been so far. You've been chosen. Why would you deny that great moment of being chosen? Right place, right time, right team, right products. You're going to deny it? All your life you've been praying for more, and then more shows up and you start to lie to yourself. I don't know if I can do it. Yes, you can. I don't know if I can afford it. Yes, you can. I don't know if I can make the time. Then don't do it. But you've lost the right to continue to keep praying for something to be there when God already showed up and you said no.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I reject it. Do you realize that many a person, hopefully no one in this room, has rejected God's very best? Because they allowed their flesh to stand in the way of the anointing and the unmerited blessings that God wanted to give you. By simply saying who you are. How many people in that, my favorite book, wrestled with God? But I stutter.
Right.
But I'm the smallest of my family. But I'm poor. But I'm not liked. Over and over and over, your Heavenly Father has chosen those that discounted themselves.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Don't discount yourself. You're chosen. Tag, you're it. It's your time. It's your turn. It's you. Plus, 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 plus. All right. So, number 3 was share 2 samples a day because we give away presents. We want to see if we can help them. We tell them that we're now carrying this line of products, that it's our business, that we're happy to share. We're like an organic pharmaceutical rep, if you will. What's a pharmaceutical rep do? Give away drugs.
Gives away samples.
Give away free samples of drugs. We're giving away free samples of love. All right. Number 4 is you need your product, especially if you can't afford to start with enough. You're going to get a smart ship, an auto ship. You're going to pick a day and pick what you want. But the company offers a free pack of power strips if you'll buy 3. It's going to cost you roughly $200 a month. But you're going to have 15 extra power strips to give to 15 extra people. Or like some of my people do, they cut it in half. Now they got 30 extra people. Are you with me?
Yeah.
What'd God do with a little bit of bread and a little bit of fish?
Multiply it.
What would He do with you with a little bit of product?
Multiply.
He sure will. But why would you not take the 15 free extra samples? Buy 3, get 1 free. Roughly $200 a month. Now watch this. When you build your team, you find your 4. And you help them to get their 4. Might take a few weeks or a few months. The company gives you $200 a month to reimburse you for the $200 you were spending. You're now operating your business profitably. Is that good?
Yeah.
Did you have to get an SBA loan to do this?
No.
You maybe just needed to get rid of some of your junk. Because I've been to some of your houses, and some of you got a lot of stuff. And when we lost everything, back in 2005 to 2007, and all I had was our stuff, but I needed seed, because we were sharing this acai berry that was amazing. I went in my house and I grabbed my stuff and I sold it in my driveway to buy my seed.
Come on. Come on.
And from my seed came success. From the seed of it, from the obedience of it, from the doing of it,
That's right.
from the sharing of it.
Yep.
Never sold a bottle. Anyway, buy 3, get 1 free. That's number 4. Let me just ask you. Of these 4 things I've shared with you, is there anybody that says, heck no, no way, couldn't do it with your help? Absolutely not. Might as well go home. Any of those 4 too difficult? Help me with the hard ones.
No.
All right, I believe you. Number 5, show the plan. What is showing the plan? It's presenting the 5-star opportunity. Everybody write this down. The first star is the company that we're involved with, the company team. Everybody write down company team. That's our first star. I'm going to go fast. Skilled, experienced, loving, ethical people. That's the team. I just showed 1/5 the plan and it took me what, about 12 seconds? Next part of the plan, excellent products. Power strip, beauty strip, solar strips, nutrition, pain relief, and look good. Is there anything wrong with looking good, feeling good, and getting rid of pain?
No.
There's our 3 products. Cost you $60 a month. 2 packs cost you $120. Shipping's $4.95 a piece. Products for everybody in the world. Is that good?
Yes.
I am 2/5 of the way done with showing the plan. What's the 3rd star? Timing.
Oh, time.
Best timing in the whole wide world. 190 country pre-launch. Everybody say everybody gets to do it.
Everybody gets to do
We're not leaving nobody out this time. It's never been done.
Never been done.
We want to include you.
Want to include you.
We don't want you to be missed out. We don't want you to be passed over. Don't want you to be mad at me later. When it goes big. What was wrong with me? Why didn't you talk to me? Are you with me?
Yes.
Timing. I'm done. 3/5 of the way done. Number 4. The pay. Everybody say pay.
Pay.
Show me the stinking money. You want me to lead my wife and my kids in the way that I do my life? Show me the money. 5 ways to make money with FGX. How many ways do you have at your work? What's better, 1 or 5?
5.
I'm for it. Then you say, yes, I'm going to have you watch the comp plan on my website.
Amen.
Or watch this. No, I need to know right now. And you don't know. You say, excellent. Let me get Ryan Dr. Check or Michael McCleary or Clint Betts or Johnny Punton or Rob Alwin on the phone with you. Just give me 2 seconds and they'll break down the whole comp plan. And then we will tell them the 5 ways that we earn income. Is that duplicatable?
Yes.
Absolutely. 5th way, most important way. 4/5 of the way done with showing the plan. Here comes the remainder of showing the plan. Our family. You. Us. Let's give it up for us. Yes?
Yes.
Loving, professional, caring, feet washers, driven, purposeful, passionate, fun people of integrity. I love that 5-star opportunity. I just shared the plan. Could you do that one time a day?
Yes.
All right. Number 6. Be on 3 or more calls per week. We have calls basically every day of the week. Okay? And guess what? Because we're in pre-launch, we're constantly changing it up. Don't hold it against us. New leaders are arising. Availability of different people is changing. We got 3 phone numbers during the week. And yeah, I wish they were all the same one, but they're not. Are you with me?
Right.
Every single day, as long as we're all Facebook friends, you will see that all the leaders post the call of the day. And it's got a phone number on it. And it's usually something you can click, like, and share. It's usually something you can paste and click and text to everyone. Are you with me?
Yes.
If you will watch this, and I'm going to be done by 3:30. Is that okay?
Yes.
If everyone will be on at least 3 calls per week, you will grow. You will become a person of extraordinary vision because one will be given to you by the loving people on this team.
That's right.
But you got to be in it. Watch this. Unplug the TV, you don't get to watch the show. Get unplugged in this, you are not in the show.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you can't be on anything ever, and you can't listen to one of the recorded link calls, you got no hope. Because what you're saying is I don't need the team, don't want the team, I'm not going to participate with the team, I'm going to go individual. How's that going for you in the individual world of dog eat dog? You don't need this to go be an individual. Just go do what you've been doing. You're going to eat and have a roof over your head, no doubt about it. I don't believe we've got anyone in this room that could not do life without us. It'll just be funner and better with us. Are you with me?
Yes.
So be on at least 3 calls a week. Let me give you kind of the lowdown of what it is for today. And tomorrow it could change. Everybody say, I'm cool with change.
I'm cool with change.
For now, on Sunday, we do a Bible study. Why? Because there's so many believers on the team. Why would you reject them and not give them their moment to shine?
That's right.
I happen to be one of them. Are you with me?
Yes.
Can't hold back that kind of passion right there. All those people that are Christ-centered and loving Him. You need to have a call for those people. Amen?
Amen.
And guess what? If that isn't your call, we love you just as much.
That's right.
Right.
It's not a click. It's just a moment to honor the people that are saying, give it to me, baby. Give me that spiritual food. Sunday nights, Ryan Dr. and Pastor Rocky Moore host a 30 to 45 minute moment of devotion, celebration, the teaching of the Word, and the celebration of those tips that are found in the Holy Book, the Bible. You with me? So, and there's going to be guests, and Roger's going to be on it, and I'm going to be on it. So many people that love the Lord are going to be on that call. It's going to be very special. It's offered to you if you would like it. On Monday nights, we got a gal with 30 years experience in Canada. Her name's Jan Perpich. I'm going up there in about 10 days to go all the way across the whole country with her. She's got a heart for people. 30 years of skills. 7-figure income earner. And she joined this business and left her other profitable business to be in this business because it's an upgrade. Everybody say upgrade.
Upgrade.
She went for the upgrade. So Jan Perpich does a call every Monday night. Every Tuesday night is now going to be what used to be the Saturday team call. What we've realized is really on Saturday mornings, you got a lot of people with sports, kids, and a lot of things scrambling, and we just can't capture as much of their mind as we'd like. Because most of it is on speakerphone because everybody's getting it on a Saturday morning.
Right.
Tuesday evenings, way more mellow. We get back at least half the people that were trying to get everything done on Saturday to be in a normal groove because they get home from work and now it's a little bit more calm than ramming and jamming 7 days into 2 days. So Tuesday nights is going to be the team call, and that is with our upline, Troy and Nicole. And there will always be guests. And they are 2 of the most salt of the earth, skilled, loving, magnificent people I've ever met in my life. And I am loyally devoted to that friendship and to that business partnership because I love what they're doing for all of us. Are you with me? Wednesday night is my Wealth Building Wednesday. It's more of this. It is passion and teaching. It is trying to build the minds, the hearts, the vision, and the skill sets of all the people on the team. Please join me on Wednesdays. On Thursdays, I think they named it wrong. I think it needs to be called Blue Collar Thursday. And I mean that in the most beautiful, awesome way. My buddy, Roy, who's a heavy equipment operator, who's all tore up because he's sitting in traffic right now, not able, he's texted me 100 times saying, I'm trying to get to you, but I'm stuck in traffic, who was on a big piece of equipment today, Blue Collar Thursday. As awesome as it gets, and it gives hope to every guy who's behind a hammer, who's behind a jackhammer, who's behind a plow, or on a heavy piece of equipment. That brother's a Marine, that brother's blue collar, and that brother's proud of who he is and what he's doing, and he's an extraordinary bro. Roy Griffin's call, do not miss it. Thursday night's call was at a place that I could hardly even convey to you how good it was.
That's right.
It was beyond comprehension how real, gritty, wholesome, and awesome it was for everyday folks. And Friday call, you're absolutely crazy if you're not promoting all week long to get people on Ryan Doctor's check, 5-star Friday, going over the reason, the compelling reasons of why you should be involved in this family, on this team, and hearing about this business. And he does it for you. Everybody say, do it for me, Ryan.
Do it for me, Ryan.
Why would you not want that bro who's been preparing for this day for 10 years to serve you? Everybody say, serve me, Ryan.
Serve me, Ryan.
And we'll keep you in our prayers. Because you want him to be on his game, don't you?
Yes.
All you got to do is get him on that call. It's about 25 minutes long, and it will rock your world. Speaking of that call's so awesome, we're going to turn it into a CD. It's going to cost you roughly 60 cents because that's roughly what it's going to cost us. We don't want to make money on you. But we know that we've got people out there that go, I wish I can't get them on a call, but I could hand them a CD. I could invest 60 cents a day into giving someone a sample and a CD to hear all about it, and then I'll follow up with them via text.
There you go.
What'd you like best about the CD? Everybody repeat that. What did you like best about the CD? Well, I didn't get a chance to listen to it. And then you're going to hit them all caps. Listen to it, please. Would you all benefit from those CDs?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to have him, because he's on his game. He's bad at the bone. We're going to have him make those, and we're all going to buy them. I already told him, I said, get me 1,000. Because I know you're going to want them. So anyway, we'll probably need like 2,500. But is that going to be a good tool?
Yes.
That's going to be huge. Okay, so let me keep on moving here.
Are any of these calls recorded?
Number 7. Possibly.
We try.
Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
No call on Saturday.
Sometimes.
More than likely, there's no call on Saturday. Okay, more than likely. We do have someone doing it, but I'm not sure that we need to be promoting because it's Saturday night. Saturday night's kind of like date night, fun night, barbecue, pop a cold one. Are you with me? So we're kind of reevaluating. Do we even do a Saturday night? Because you're really competing with everything on Saturday night. Okay. Number 7 is attend a meeting per week. Attend one. The fun of the fellowship of the folks. But we don't have a meeting where we live. Well, you all do, so I might as well just go with it. You all have places to be. Okay? We got meetings all over the place. And guess what? If you want one at your home, ask and somebody on the team will come. If you're not asking, you're blowing it. Because somebody who's dying to do it will come do it for you. No cost. Number 8. Number 8 is add one name per day. It might be you added a new Facebook friend. It might be a no from the no thank you, no, hell no, never going to happen, no. And when that happens, watch this. You simply say, well, who do you know that is ambitious? Who do you know who does love health and wellness? Who do you know that does want more out of life? Who do you know is working 3 jobs? Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? Are you with me? And they're going to give you some names as soon as you let them off the hook. Don't fight with them. Don't. There's a difference between fighting and wrestling. In love, I'll wrestle with you if I care about you. But I'm never going to fight with you. I'm never going to put down what you do. I'm never going to do anything ornery or mean-spirited. But at the end of the day, if this isn't for you, I am going to ask you, I'm going to say this. If you want to know what to say. Hey, you know what, Michael? Lisa and I are so... Man, we're in love with this opportunity we got. And we're really wanting to share some samples with people that hurt. I know it's not for you, But who do you know that's got aches and pains? Because we'd love to give them some free samples. Well, you know, my father-in-law, you know, my best friend. Oh, great. And hey, Michael, who do you know that just might possibly be looking for opportunity? You know, oh, my oldest daughter, oh, my... Thank you. I appreciate it. Would you mind texting them and let them know that I'm going to contact them? That right there is huge. Would you mind texting them and letting them know that I may contact them? I put them on my names list. Okay? Number 9 is get an accountability partner. You need somebody to hold you accountable to the 10 steps. Did you do the 10 easy peasy 10 steps? The 10 steps. If you don't do the 10, all you are is the reason why people should not get involved with this business. A poser, a fake, a fraud, and you're messing with people's heads. Stop it. Quit or build it. Or just be a customer.
Right.
That's right. Wow.
Is that not the biggest jerk thing I've probably ever said?
It's okay.
Do you know why I say that? You'll be the one in this town running around, made no money, helped no people. Yet I talked to some people when I felt like it. I did it terribly. I sucked at it, and now you're the poster child for why the whole community won't build the business with us. Everybody say, no posers, no fakers, no fraud, no pretenders. Watch this. You can be in the family, but keep it to your stinking self.
Amen.
I'm going to make this very clear. We want you in the family.
That's right.
We want you. But don't poke at it once a week to do one of the 10 things, once a month, once a week, and make us all look terrible.
That's right. That's right.
Keep it to yourself
That's right.
till you want to do it earnestly with the best that you can do.
Oh, that's good.
If your best is 2 of these things daily, do it. But don't you dare have all the capability in the world of doing this and be that guy that makes everyone think that FGX sucks because a sucker shared a little bit and did no follow-up, didn't give them no samples, and didn't get them on a call, and didn't ask them their dream, and didn't get them on a 3-way call, and didn't invite them to the potluck, and did everything wrong, and then someone who's doing it earnestly from their heart shows up, and they go, no, I know a guy.
Right.
I know all about you guys.
Right.
All talk, no action, wannabe, pretender, fake, fraud, sucker. Keep it to yourself till you can do your best. Keep it, I'm begging you. Keep it to yourself until you're ready to do it with all of your heart. And if all of your heart is one of the 10, welcome. If it's all you got.
Right.
But if you're faking the funk, keep it to yourself. Enjoy our products. Come to the potluck. We got a hug for you. Because we love you just as much. But don't ruin it for everybody else. Is that clear?
Yes.
Fair enough.
And that's the kind of stuff I say to my accountability partners. You probably wouldn't want me to be yours. But if you were, you'd become a millionaire
Yeah.
that's well married
That's right.
Come on.
and has options in your wildest dreams.
Come on.
But if you want me to be your accountability partner, don't fake the funk with me. I'll call you out day 1.
Come on.
Day 1. Who you fooling? Who you kidding? Why you messing with your wife's head like that? Oh, we're going to do this, baby. Then you didn't share no samples?
Yeah.
Come on.
You drove where for it? Banged up for it. Sometimes imprisoned for their beliefs. What would it mean for your children to have options? What would it mean to be able to buy a home for your children and your grandchildren? What would that mean to their life if they weren't grunting it out to try to make a house payment or rent? What would that mean? What would it mean that the people in your family would have someone they could turn to in love and say, I'm in trouble, can you help? I want to be the guy. I want to be the guy. Everybody say, I want to be the go-to guy.
Yeah.
When the church is in crisis and it's fixed with a check, I want to write the check.
Come on.
Right?
You need a Sunday school bus because we need to go pick up these kids that can't get there without it. And it's $11,000 for a used bus, and we're going to try to do 28,000 brownies to get the bus?
No. Phone call.
Is there not one person?
Phone call.
Is there not one person that anybody knows that can go, those kids are going to Sunday school?
Yeah, come on.
When a family member's motor blows up, do we all just turn and say, I'll pray for you? I hope that it just, I hope that it gets better. It's not getting better. It blew up. Who in the family is going to get to go, hey man, you know what? I got a friend that owes me a favor. You said, let me pick that up. Let me go ahead and take a look at it. Maybe it's not so bad. 2 weeks later, you bring it back and you go, man, I think it was just maybe a spark plug wire or something. Your truck runs great. You had the whole motor rebuilt and the whole car serviced because you planned and you fought for that day.
Come on.
Right.
Yeah. Come on.
You planned and you fought for that dream. You planned, you prepared, and you fought. You sowed your seed. You relied on the team. You did your best. You left it on the field. You tried. You cried. You cried. Some things worked, some things didn't. You got tested. You got tried. And it was true. I believe in all of you. The reason I hit you with everything but the kitchen sink is because for some of you, this may be the only day I would have got to speak into your life about your dream. Because maybe tomorrow, if somebody hadn't hit you the way Ryan and I hit you tonight, with everything we had, because it's the difference between you doing it and going all the way and you going, that was a nice meeting, what are we doing tomorrow? So I hope and I pray you've seen this to be honest and true and in a spirit of love. And that all of our passion is we're fighting for you. We're fighting for you. We're fighting for you. We're fighting for you. Because it's a fine line.
Yes.
You can do this. Anyway, God bless you guys. Have a great weekend.